for everybody watching, right? So there was a episode, I think it was a train episode, and we went like a half an hour longer than we were supposed to. And I told Jay Money, I said, yo, charge me extra. Charge me for the,
I
for
need
the
I'm
fee.
dying.
Like charge me for the extra time that we're using. And so he forgot to do it. So me being the real nigga that I hit him up. Not hit him up. Next time he came, I said, Jay Money, you forgot to like charge us. So he's like, oh, I did. I forgot. So I'm thinking like he was gonna like admire my honesty, my accountability, and like, you know what, Mike, I got you. No, not only did he send me the invoice, but it was $10 more than what we had agreed to. To which I said, okay, I clearly rubbed Jay Money the wrong way, but I'm very happy to see you. Happy that you're back. I like your hat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Happy to be back. I have a lot to say. I'm gonna let Eon intro this beautifully.
All right, with that being said, then welcome to another episode of the You Good Podcast, man. I'm the most dangerous DJ Eon, with my co-host.
Scary Pop Brother Mike, stay blessed, be on the inside, you know the vibes.
And we're back, man. New month. Well, dang, we're like 7 days into May, and it's gonna be like 10 days when we drop this.
Yeah, man, it's been a while.
So, yeah, it's been a minute. Only niggas, people have been busy. I see already broke the 30 minutes. I already broke the 30-second mark. Like, it didn't even last that long. But everybody's been busy. J Money was on vacation. Everybody's out here hustling and getting their life together. Cinco de Mayo just passed too, so everyone was having a good time, I guess. It's also like national, we're gonna cross that. Like, May is a weird month. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get into that very, very quickly. But that being said, man, remember, whenever you tune into the podcast is about you, your mental, your emotional, your financial, and your physical, man. Everything that makes every aspect about you. So with that being said, man, Mike, my brother, how are you?
I'm great, bro. I am great. Like, for all of our loyal, beautiful, you good fans, shout out to y'all. Thousands and tens, millions watching at home. Y'all was with me last year when shit was just not going well, man. I'm doing good. Man. Therapy's going well. Started my gym journey. I'm really on a self-betterment journey right now, man. I'm trying to be around. I'm trying to be around physically, mentally, for the long haul. And I think I'm doing that. I think this past birthday really put some things into perspective for me. My brother about to be 30 next year, so I want to make sure that I go into 30 with a bang. So I'm trying to be on this journey, man. So far, so good. Day 2 went well. For those of y'all watching on the camera, I know y'all see that calf muscle right here.
It's only been 2 days, bro.
I know you see the calf.
It's only been 2 days, bro.
Don't front like you don't see it.
It's only been 2 days, bro.
Listen,
doesn't work that way.
Don't front like you don't see it.
It's only been 2 days, bro.
You feel me? I got a size smaller shirt today, man. You can see a little titty, but it's a little titty. It's not the big titty. So we getting there. But I'm good, bro. Can't complain.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that, man.
I'm so glad we're off that right now.
Hey, man, sometimes, like, you're just in a good mood. It's nice outside, 80 degrees. I got the shorts on. Mm-hmm. I didn't wear the pink ones. They were freshly washed, and I was like, okay. I didn't wear the pink ones. I'm not that skinny yet, Little titty, big thigh. So I was like, you know what? I'm chill out.
Pink would have went crazy today, though.
Yeah, but J Money hates my pink shorts.
One thing that you're going to know, there's a lot of animosity between my co-host and the head engineer.
Ain't no animosity here. As long
What's
as
wrong with pink shorts?
There's nothing wrong with pink shorts.
My pink shorts.
That's the person who's wearing them.
What kind of material is the shorts?
Nah, it's Adidas. It's some regular fleece.
They weren't fleece. Those were some polyester, hot-looking shorts. And it wasn't so much the color as much as it was I saw so much thigh. So much thigh meat.
You had on Hoochie Daddies?
Oh, God.
I had the Hoochie Daddies,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Yeah, it was a little too uncomfortable for J Money's eyes, man. So I had to get something more baggy. But I'm good, man. I'm about to get a new wardrobe, feel me, for the summer. Summertime coming, man. Make sure y'all stock up. Stay blessed. We about to unleash some shorts. StayBlessedWorldwide.com for all your Stay Blessed needs. You know the vibes. Mm-hmm. We moving. We moving, man. We moving.
I'm happy to hear that, man.
How are you, Eon?
I need sleep. That's it. I just need sleep.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah, but I like being busy. I joke about it. Like, the reason why I like to be busy because I don't like to be alone with my thoughts and stuff. But truly, I really like being busy. I like being active. I like being, preoccupied. So that's the type of time I'm on. I'm good. I just need sleep. Not enough hours in the day, man. But I'll be alright.
So what keeps you from sleeping?
Huh?
What exactly? Like
Work.
work? You know,
That's it.
like
That's literally all I do is work.
okay.
So you
Work.
don't be in your head about nothing?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Don't like where my
cat.
head goes. Don't like where my head goes, man. I don't like where my thoughts be taking me.
Do you work to keep yourself from crying? Is that what's happening?
What? No. I work to keep myself sane.
I fully believe you work to keep yourself from crying.
Well, what would I be crying about?
I don't know, nigga. I don't know what demons you got in there.
Wow.
Facts.
You never know, bro. You never know. And I was having a conversation with my therapist, and we coined the phrase, "The peace is in the release." The peace is in.
That sounds so wrong. That sounds,
No Diddy.
That sounds,
No Diddy.
No Diddy, bro.
No
That
Diddy.
sounds
No Diddy,
so
right?
wrong.
You got you a Johnny Cochran therapist.
Peace in the release. As men, as black people, as humans, whatever, we hold so much. I'm burping already.
You
Like
release
being
it.
able to like get it out, like I think, is what really has me on some like, it's like a sponge, bro. Like a sponge just absorbs so much water that it gets heavier and it just drowns out, and it's not really useful. But then we, squeeze that shit out, pause again if needed.
Facts.
You end up in a much better place. You end up in a much better situation. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sad to hear, man. I'm sad to hear that you're tired, but
I mean, I'm here now. I'm still functioning at 110%. Hey, man. Also, look, life is good. I like being busy. A lot of things are getting done. I'm trying to build the life that I want to build. Continue to build the life that I want to build. The gigs are coming, like hot, like back to back to back to back. So like, my money in the pocket.
that's a fact, son.
Just gotta raise some work. So like everything's well.
It's a blessing.
Pew,
Exactly.
pew,
So-
pew, pew.
Yeah, I'll definitely like find some time to sleep eventually. I do want to restart my gym journey as well. Like that's actually it's very inspiring like to hear that you're taking a step, because you used to joke about like working out all the time, and now that you're actually doing it, it's like shit. Because I used to be passionate about working out too. Like
That's
I'd be
fact.
the stupid shit I used to be doing.
fact.
So I also want to get back on that journey as well. But aside from that, man, I'm good. I can't really complain. And thanks for asking.
All right, good, man. I'm happy to hear that you're good, dogs. Been a busy man, son. I don't speak to Eon as much anymore. I don't see Eon as much anymore. I don't come around. He don't come around. But whenever I do see you, I'm happy. I'm happy, man.
Thanks, man.
You're like one of the last two people from the childhood group that like I still see once in a while, but it's not nearly as much as it used to be.
I used to spend a lot of time together, man.
That's a fact. But enough about sentimental shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. But first, we have a very, very special guest in the building, y'all. Hailing from the wonderful, beautiful town of Harlem. Shout out to all my Harlemites out there.
Yeah, shout out Harlem, man.
You feel me?
Spent a lot of time up there.
Our lovely guest, can you please introduce yourself for the people out there who don't know who you are?
My name is Blessing Watson. I go by Blessing. You can call me Bless. I have a clothing brand, Blessing New York.
Okay.
I'm from Harlem, and I'm just here, man. Like, I'm learning how to live my life. And I think that's really my focus right now. Learning how to live my life and be able to use my God-given gifts to bless other people. Like, I really want to live up to what my name is. I think a lot of people don't take their name seriously. And as I got older, I started taking mine seriously. One, because it's different, but also two, because it has meaning. And that's what I'm working for. I'm working for my first name. Like, a lot of people work for their last name, but I'm working for my first name.
Come on, man.
Like,
I like that.
That's unique.
yeah, I'm working for my first name. Because, to be honest, I feel like the last name is a slave name anyway, but that's a whole nother topic for another day. I'm working for my first name.
Like, do you know what prompted, the name Blessing to be given to you?
I thought it was a special story to it. And then I asked my mom, and she was like, there's nothing really special to it. I heard somebody with the name, and I said, when I have a daughter, that's going to be her name. And that was it. My father was going to name me Rebecca Sue. So I'm glad that I wasn't named that.
Rebecca Sue sounds like a slave name too, but we'll get
Yeah,
into that. I've been a
very-
slave first
Yeah,
and last
Rebecca
name.
Sue Watson. Sound like the illest slave ever. Make the meanest grits. Rebecca Sue.
With no cheese on it. Mad sugar.
Pure sugar, son.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, no. Shout out to your mom for naming you Blessing. So
Yeah, she won with that. I must say she ate.
No, that's a fact, man. Even if she probably didn't have like plans for you when you were first born with the name, I think names carry a lot of power. Names carry a lot of like aura. You know, certain names. You know, I don't see somebody with a name like Blessing failing in anything that you do, right? And so, you know, I think it comes a lot of power, like I said, and just a big, you know, I'm not to sound cliche, but a big blessing. Like you seem like a blessing to anybody who you encounter in your life. You feel me? I just met you like 25 minutes ago.
I try to be. I ain't gonna lie, I try to be. And I think that's one of my hardest battles right now is just learning how to be that. Like, because blessings are not always pretty, you know? And I'm not always pretty. Not in looks, because face card is never gonna decline, but
Come
I'm
on,
more
man.
so like,
talking
And Max
shit.
can never, man. Come on.
you see what I'm saying? More so like the characteristics, the person, like, because you learn things from other people and then you learn things from hurt and then it carries with you and then you pass that on to others. And a lot of times you don't always be that right person that you need to be for somebody else. So I'm just learning how to not only be that right person for me, but for somebody else as well. And it's hard because when people hear my name and see the type of person I am, they automatically, I don't want to say put me on a pedestal, but it's like they look at me in a way of,
Like
I'm expecting you to be something more because of your name. Like, it's just like, besides what I do, just the type of person I am. Like, so when they see me mess up or they see me fail, it's just like oh my gosh, you for real? Like, it happened to you? And it's like, I'm human too. You know, I had this talk with my mom one day and I was just so frustrated at life at a point. And I was just like, man, I want to know what it felt like to be a chastity or something, you know? And she's like, why the hell would you want to be that? Like, why would you want to be that? And she just looked at me. We stared at each other for a couple seconds. Then I thought to myself, like, why would I want to be that? But I thought having another name would basically put the light off me for a little bit. And she was just like, nah, like, if you have the light and this is your light, be in the light. Like, if you chosen, then stand on that. Like, don't want to be somebody else because you want less pressure on you or you want people to look at you a certain way. You human too. And sometimes that's just what I have to remember. Like, I'm human too. I make mistakes. I mess up. I'm not always right, but I do have good intentions in everything that I do. So I believe that a lot of choices I make, even though it's an uncomfortable choice or the way I go about it, is always for a good cause. Like, I never do no malicious to try and hurt somebody.
Of course, man. Whatever you put out into the world, it's bound to come back to you, right? So if you're putting out positivity gonna find you.
Absolutely.
Put out negativity, you end up with a name like Rebecca Sue. You know,
You see what I'm saying?
you know. So
Getting declined for job interviews because that's a bad name.
yeah, man.
People don't talk about that. A lot of people get declined off their
name,
names.
yeah.
Like,
Shit, motherfuckers can't pronounce my last name for shit.
what's your last name?
Guillaume. It's French for William.
Let me just call you William.
The slave name too, right?
Guillaume. I never heard. That's different. I like that.
Thanks.
I like people with different names. Guillaume. You French? You Haitian?
Haitian French, yes.
Okay.
Yes, man. Shout out to my peoples out there. All right, now, Blessing, question for you, right? So, what does Blessing do to keep Blessing's mental up high, right? Keep it healthy.
What's a casual day for Blessings? Like, what's a day? What's a typical day for you?
I'm praying. All for it. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but I do, and especially this year, I've been trying harder to wake up and give my time to God first. Because he's my grounding. He's the one that handles my battles and stuff like that. So it's really just me and him for the most part. A typical day in my life really is wake up and be me, and whatever me look like for that day is. I wing a lot of stuff. Like, sometimes I plan out my days, and then sometimes I wing out my days. So it's like, depending on how I'm feeling, is going to be based off how I dress and what I do. It's 85 degrees today. I'm like, I want to get into something, you know? Like, I didn't have nothing planned. I'm like, I want to get into something. I seen you threw the post up. I'm like, oh yeah, it came down here. I rode a bike from the train. I was like, let me just get on the bike because it's nice out. Like, but that's a typical day in my life. Just being me, checking up on the people I love, or spending time with the people I love. That's just what I do. I don't do much. Oh, and I love art. I love me some art. So I'm always looking up new stuff, like how to better myself, how to be more creative. I'm studying other people a lot, like the way they work, what they do, how they be better at being them. Like, I like people who's very into themselves, not on some conceited, cocky stuff, but more so I know myself and I love myself enough to enjoy the things that I love to do. So I know I just stay into my childhood a lot too. Like anything I liked as a child, I make sure I still like it to this day. Like SpongeBob, my favorite.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna watch. I'm
go to
gonna
that
watch
show.
a SpongeBob show. Like I'm gonna watch a cartoon. I just bought a SpongeBob shirt the other day, and I was like, look at my big ass wearing this shirt.
Nah, you gotta rock out, man. I sleep
Thanks.
in a SpongeBob shirt. I'm gonna edit that out, man. I can't let I can't let the thugs know what I wear to sleep. Big ass
As
sponge
long as
on
not
my
wearing
chest.
your pink Poochie Daddy shorts to sleep, I guess.
Pink
SpongeBob shirt's upgrade, my guy.
What's your favorite SpongeBob episode? If you had to choose one,
Oh my gosh,
I know so many to choose from.
it's so many. Oh, it was the episode where I don't know what it was. They was just they was like in the seaweed woods. And it was SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward, and they didn't have no food, no nothing. And they was talking through the conch shell.
Yeah, the magic conch.
Yeah, they were talking through the conch shell, and they like, "Can I eat today?" And it's like, "No." "Can I eat today?" It's like, "No." And then before you know it, they was fed with everything. And I like the episode so much because sometimes that's how life be. It's just like, Lord, like, I don't know where this is gonna come from. I don't know what's gonna come from, but I'm dying and I'm starving. And he's like, just wait, man. Like, don't worry. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna provide for you. And that's what he did in that episode. So that's how I took it. That's why I like that episode so much.
Definitely an
How much?
episode about faith.
You can tell
Yeah.
you're autistic because I never made that connection in my life. I'm just like, yo, can Squid get a chicken or not? So like, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't think. Oh yep, conch, just lead by faith sometimes.
But it's crazy because Squidward, he's a very interesting character because he portrays a lot of people today miserable. But it's like I'm not miserable because I'm a bad person. I'm miserable because I'm working this job that I don't like. I'm next to these two people who are so in tune with themselves. They happy with whatever. Here I am trying to reach after my goal of being an artist, play this clarinet, all of that, but I still can't seem to find this joy that these two people got. I hate on them, but I love them. And I know I won't let anybody bother them in my presence, and I'm always going to show up for them. But they still piss me off because it's just like, grow up already. You don't see that life is happening, but in their minds, life is happening. I am growing. I'm still taking care of myself. I'm still feeding my pet. I'm still going out, doing whatever. But I'm more in tune with myself. I'm in tune with the community, and I'm grateful for the job that I have. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Are we dissecting SpongeBob right now?
yeah, yo, I'm telling you, like, these shows really be breaking it down. That's why I like cartoons a lot because it's about life. Like, that's why I love SpongeBob. And I understand Squidward. Like, I had my Squidward days where I was miserable, like, man, like, nothing working out for me. And then, boom, Squidward get that big break. Slam his face into the door. Now he come cute. Now he got this lifestyle. And you realize this is not what you wanted all along.
Shout out to all the SpongeBob fans out there.
Facts.
For those of y'all that don't understand, handsome Squidward is Squidward that got beat the shit out of by a door.
By a door. And he was still ugly. I don't know why they called him handsome Squidward in the episode. Like, it was cringy. He was cringy. Like,
I was more a fan of the panty raid episode, but that was just me being 9 years old and a fucking annoying child. Nah, but a lot of those cartoons do have a symbolism to life and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I don't want to dissect the cursing episode because that's my favorite episode of SpongeBob when they was cursing. But I don't want to look at it through a deeper, darker lens. So we're just gonna keep it on the surface level.
they was popping at that episode, though.
That's a fact. So
They was talking crazy in that episode.
they was wilding.
OD.
I said, Squidward, how the beep beep? Oh yeah. All right, so you do have a closing line.
Yes.
Talk to us more about that. Blessing NY. You know.
It's my baby. That's how I look at my brand. I look at it as my baby. Before I even started doing clothes, 6 years ago, I remember being in the college classroom and I used to sketch designs. Like I knew I wanted to do something with clothes, but I didn't know how to go about it. So all I did was sketch. I didn't have a name yet. I had 2 names. I had like Hood Clothing, and then the second one was Blessing. Like literally, the second one was my name. I was sketching designs, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna put my foot forward and do this. So I learned about e-commerce back in like 2018. And I'm like, oh, there's a way to make money off clothes without even having to show your face or having to do much. Let me learn that. I stepped into that lane, realized I needed money. And I was like, I ain't got no money. Like, I don't have no money. From there, I started investing. I got with this trading group. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use the money that I learned from them to put into my clothes. I wound up forgetting about...
Forex, don't.
I ain't want to say it.
You can say
I ain't want
Forex.
to
Don't.
say it.
Come on, we had
Everybody trying to make it sound so professional. Yeah, it's Forex.
Yeah, I was doing...
You paid that $235. It's
I
cool.
didn't pay $235. I paid $325.
You paid
I
it.
paid the $325, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be one of the like, oh yeah, that company. I love that company. I ain't gonna front.
Forex.
Yes, Forex. I still trade. I still trade Forex, but the network marketing, I had joined that, and being a part of that made me lose sight of my vision in the first place, because it felt like you was made to forget what you had to do and what you wanted to do because you were so busy helping everybody else. And even through helping everybody else, I love the experience of doing that because I learned how to be a leader. I learned how to listen. I learned how to learn from other people, etc. But I lost myself in the process of helping everybody else. So I took a break from that. And when I finally started rebuilding myself and regaining myself around 2022, that summer I was broke. I was so broke. Like, I was broke. And I did something uncomfortable. I sold like drinks and ices. Never did that a day in my life. I used to have too much pride to do stuff like that. But I sold some drinks. I sold some ices. And I'm like, I ain't doing this. It's too much work. Fast forward, I was like, all right, I'm going to have to start this brand. I got a computer. I sketched up some designs. I showed my friend. He does clothes as well. Shout out to my homeboy, Trav from Throne. I was just like, yo, you like this? You like this? And he was just like, yeah, no. And then I was like, I'm just going to put it out. Like, I'm just going to put it out. And once I put it out, I'm going to have to do whatever comes with that. Because if I keep asking for opinions, I'm not going to get no results. So I put it out. The post went crazy, like 80 shares, 60 bookmarks. And I only got like 1,000 followers. So that's a lot of traction. And I'm like, they rocking with this. Again, I was broke. Sold my Apple Watch, took it to the pawn shop, got like $60 from that. Took some pesos I had from Mexico, cashed those in. Think I had like 120. I made like 5 shirts. And when I made all 5 shirts, I posted them. I was like, selling shirts right now. I come get it. And then like 30 minutes later, I was like, all sold out. I lied. It was not sold out. Nobody even bought them. But to lie like that and to see the traction that I got from it, I wound up selling out the next hour because people were like, yo, I need that. So from there, I was just like, oh, I made $200-$300 an hour. I like this. And I just stuck with it. And I was like, all right. So as time went on, I just started messing with it, like learning. I went downtown a lot. I learned from a lot of people. But I truly felt like being a female in this industry is hard because it's a male-dominated industry. And asking certain questions, instead of people giving you the direct answer or generally helping you, they will lead you down a hole just so you can learn the lesson yourself instead of just telling you, like, don't go down that hole because I went down that hole. They will literally say, nah, go down that hole, fall into that hole, and then climb out. And from there, it was just like, I was like, oh, I see what's going on. Like, I'm not going to be this type when it comes to my stuff. So I fell into a hole with it, but I learned how to dig myself out, and I'm still learning how to dig myself out. Right now, I'm actually proud of myself because I got some good stuff cooking up, and it helped me take my brand to a new level. Because at first I only seen it as shirts. I only seen it as shirts. Then my friend challenged me. He's like, nah, do fashion week. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about no fashion, boy. Like, not doing no fashion week. He's like, do fashion week. So he wound up doing fashion week, and me seeing him do it, I'm like, if he could do it, I could do it. Why not add it to my resume? I did it, and I was like, oh, this actually could be bigger than what I'm playing it as. So obviously when bigger things happen, you also have challenges that you face. So I took off like 6 months of working on my brand because I wanted to quit. I did the numbers, I did everything, and I'm like,
Yep.
God, I don't got this.
Yep.
I don't got this, Pop.
Yep.
Like, I'm like, Lord, I don't got this. I don't got this. And I'm like, I'm just going to give up because I don't know where that's coming from. Like, I can't pull that out of a hat right now. Like, I had no job at the time. I have a job now, but I had no job at the time. I was in debt, and I'm like, I can't do this. So I took a break, and I'm like, let me work on myself because I'm the brand. Anything I touch is good. So if I'm not good, anything I touch is going to be bad. And that's what was happening. I was touching stuff and everything was just ruining. Even the people that I was helping with their brands, I would ruin their stuff. And I'm like, oh no. So now I'm just in a place where I'm like, let me do this process over the right way from scratch with everything that I learned and show people that this is here to stay and this is not no play around brand or this is not something like I really have goals for the brand. And it's not just for clothes or anything. I have people who I want to impact with the money that I get from it. Like, my brand got deeper when I would lose certain people close to me. And then I'm like, how can I give back to their families? Because at the end of the day, I lost some friends. Their mothers are still suffering, don't have money, don't have leverage, had to sell plates to pay for the funeral. And I'm like, nah, I lost too many friends to gun violence. I want to be a person who give back to the mothers of the ones who lost their families to gun violence. Because what do you do with the mothers? They're in debt and their child is gone. So I'm like, I got to do this brand because it's bigger than me. It's not just about clothes. I sold the clothes like, all right, here, take these clothes, take this product. But I truly want to just have that platform and that stage to be able to give back to the ones that I care about and love.
No, I like that. I like that. I think that's dope. I'm almost speechless over here, 'cause I think we touched on a lot of like great points there, right? Myself, I have my clothing line too. StayBlessedWorldwide.com for your Stay Blessed needs. And as you as an entrepreneur and anybody out there, if you feel the same way, you can relate. It's those moments, right? Like, because it's not always easy peasy. You have those moments where money might not be coming in. You can have so much passion towards one thing, or you think, yo, I put my heart into this, I put my soul into this. Everything is gonna blow up. Everybody gonna buy it, man. I'm gonna sell out instantly, and then it may not yield the results that you thought you did, but you done invested everything, right? But then it takes that heart, that grit, to where I don't have nothing, but I'm gonna find a way to make this money. And I think we've all had those moments where you probably don't have a dime to your name, but you gonna make something happen. So, when you're talking about selling your watch and converting pesos and turning 0 to 300 in an hour, like that right there, that gets me excited. That lets me like, yo, like, yeah, this is somebody that's hungry, bro.
Yo,
Hungry and passionate.
the stuff that I did for my brand, many people would not know, and I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but the sacrifices that I've made for my brand, even having friends who have brands or businesses and knowing the sacrifices that they made, and I wanted some of the sacrifices they made, I wouldn't even step to that level of doing no sacrifice like that because I'm not built for that. But just the sacrifices alone is just like, nobody would truly know what you go through. They only care about the end result. But what I do love about producing, even when I'm going through it, is because once they finally put the clothes on, it's like you can feel the energy of what I just went through for you to get this. And I'm more happy about this upcoming thing that I'm working on because I think a lot of it's gonna include my self-worth. I feel like my last drop, like in my last clothes that I made in the last season, and the season before that, it wasn't much worth. Like, it was some type of worth there, but it's more so testing the waters. But this one is more about self-worth, like self-worth, style, luxury, silence. Like, it has a lot of meaning into it, because if I gotta pay to play, you gotta pay to play. Like, if I have to put my last back ends on this, you're gonna have to do the same if you want to wear it.
Come on, man.
Like, you gotta do the same. You gotta do the same, because you don't do that for any other brand. You don't sit there and cheap it out. I mean, a lot of people are doing it, and I don't bash nobody for what they wear, because I do the same thing. But if there's a piece that I like and it's luxury and I have to spend that bread, I'm doing it every trip, because it's the value. So people are gonna pay for value this time, because I didn't go through what I went through and learn all these lessons and talk to all these people and go to these places and make these sacrifices, do these things for nothing. Like, you're gonna pay to feel me.
Yeah, you're not just paying for the clothes. You're paying for the story. Like,
Yeah, you paying for the story. Like, you paying for the time, the blood, the sweat, the tears, all the people I lost. Like, you paying for everything. You paying for the people that I lost, the people that gave up on me, the times I gave up on myself, when the rent was due, couldn't pay. Like, you paying for all of that in one. And I don't care if you feel like it's just a t-shirt with little words on it. So what? You're gonna pay for that. And if you don't pay for it, this is what I tell somebody. You don't gotta buy it, but I know your friend will. Like, you may not have it on, but somebody you know may will. And when they have it on, you're gonna feel left out. And it's gonna make you feel left out. So, like, this time around, it's just like, I'm coming back for some blood. I ain't gonna lie. I'm coming back for it all, because I feel like when you down and people know that you down, or people wouldn't even know that you're down, they see that you're not around for a little while, a lot of times they take it as opportunity to say to themselves, all right, let me overstep and let me run past this person or do this, or think they in the lead. And it's just like, I'm in the lead of my own, but I'm going to show you how to do it for real. Because I think, especially when it comes to clothing, people just throwing nonsense on clothes. And using Jesus as a design for everything. And it's just like, nah, stop throwing nonsense on clothes and calling it, oh yeah, I'm doing this because I love the brand. Nah, you're doing it because you want money. I'm not doing this for the money. Like, I'm not.
I mean, we are, but it's more than.
It's more than just the money. Like, I'm doing it for the resources, yes. Because I don't want to say I'm doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the resources and the impact. But I'm not doing it for the money. Because if I was doing it for the money, you would have got nonsense on the t-shirt and I would have gave that off like nothing. I would have been outside giving it off.
Money is just an incentive. It's mainly about the message that you're trying to put out there.
Absolutely. Like, I have something to say through my clothes, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to pay to play.
Yeah, but one of your little, every entrepreneur that comes on a Google podcast, we have a messy moment. So I just want you to take some time, look into that camera right there, and I want you to address all of your non-participating fans, right?
Okay.
So, as all fans of Google podcast know, listen, you have those friends who are going to support you, and then you have those friends who are just going to watch you post day in, day out, don't comment, don't repost, don't like nothing, and those are the people that you see every day that probably hit you up but never bought an article to close it. So, feel free to decline.
Okay.
But I always give our entrepreneurs a chance to just talk their shit.
Oh, I'm going to pop it.
All right.
Let's see what I got to say to y'all. Because I don't really be having people like that. I don't really have nothing to say, because I live by this. Eventually you will. Eventually you will. Eventually you will buy it. Eventually you will believe. Eventually you'll see. So if you're not seeing it, if you're not buying it, if you're not supporting it, if you're not thinking, eventually you will. You don't have to right now, but eventually you will. Because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's a part of the program. Like, it's a real big piece. So you will see what's going on sooner or later. I'm not going to bash those that don't believe. They don't even believe in themselves. Why would I bash somebody who don't believe in me?
That's crazy.
Shit.
You don't even believe in yourself. You don't even believe in God. Like, you don't believe in nothing bigger than you. So to believe in what I got going on, not going to bash you for that. You just don't know. And I'm not going to fault you on not knowing. But eventually you will. And when you do, it will still be available to you. You just got to pay the price.
You want to plug in your website real quick?
Oh, my website's down right now. But you can follow me on Instagram at Blessing Official with 2 G's and Blessing NY with 2 G's.
Blessing Official, that's the clothing line.
No, Blessing Official is my main page,
Okay.
and Blessing NY is the clothing brand
Got
page.
you. Flip-flop.
But I got some good pieces I'm working on. Like, I'm going the accessories route. If anybody want to know, I'm going the accessories route. Car holders. I got some tote bags working on. I got underwear, bras that I'm working on, panty sets that I'm working on. I have t-shirts that I'm working on. And I have like a suit, like a sweatsuit design. But that's going to take more time because I just met up with a manufacturer in the city.
Also,
And
it's hot right now, so you can.
You gotta take that. You gotta take that out of the country. The
I
sweatsuits,
know.
You gotta take that out the country.
Yo, but
That Alibaba.
yo, talking about them, hello dear, like they piss me off.
Yeah, they annoying. You gotta find the right people to work with over there, but
They piss me off.
it's a
Like,
lot more bang for your buck if you go through them.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I do agree. However, when I say I'm working like with a New York City manufacturer, it's more so I want to be around the fire. Like, I want to be around the ones who's really in the field with it. Like, when I went in there, I'm like, yo, this is really a sweatshop. Like, I was like, nah, like, you think this is a fancy building outside? The whole time, this is a sweatshop in here. So I want to be around.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I want to be around those. Like, those type of people. Like, just see. That's why I say it's bigger than me, because eventually I can get from Alibaba, but then I'm going to have to go to China one day. I need to meet who got my work.
We got our own Japanese correspondent here too. You know, we gotta know his name.
Yeah, I gotta meet who got my work. But man, I've been talking to them Alibaba people for so long. It's just like right now I feel like I'm in a good space because I'm finding people who can put my vision out to play.
Mm-hmm.
I think with them is you really gotta know how to talk to them a certain way to finesse your price. And I'm in a moment right now of finessing my price because it's like you're not about to tell me to make a t-shirt, it's $15 to make a t-shirt. Like, bro, come on. You think I know cotton, I know quality, I know stuff like that. Like, y'all taking y'all little back ends off the top and then shipping be right in its own. But I've been talking to a lot of them and that's why I'm excited. I was just looking at them numbers and like I said to God, you pay for it. Because this job, I need that. Like, you pay for it. I'll give up some, but you pay for this. Like, you figure out a way. You do this.
Of course. Let us know when the new pieces is up. I would love to support.
Absolutely.
I'd love to cop some Blessing NY if you want to cop your Blessing merch, and you Stay Blessed merch too.
Facts.
Blessings on blessings.
That Stay Blessed merch is what got me here in the first place.
Word.
I don't know if he told you.
Talk about it.
Yo, I'm in Canoe, vibing on a Sunday after church. I'm vibing. I'm like, what his church say? I walked past, and then he was playing the tunes. Shout out to him, because he was playing the
shout
tunes.
out to DJ Eon, man.
He was playing the tunes, and not a lot of spots play good tunes. Like, I'm talking about, he had me vibing the whole time. Like, I have nothing against Spanish music, but he was playing the tunes. A lot of spots play a lot of Spanish music these days, and they don't play like American music or hip hop and switch it up. They play majority Spanish. Like I said, I don't have an issue, but he
Where do you party.
Nah, listen, I go everywhere.
I come to Brooklyn, man. I haven't heard a Spanish song in a minute.
You right. You ate. But he threw the tunes on, and I got my attention. I seen his shirt. I was like, yo, bro, I like your shirt. He was like, oh, this is my man's shirt. I'm like, word? He like, yeah. I'm like, let me get your Instagram. And boom, I'm here.
Word?
Yeah.
See, I was promoting you, bro. Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't realize she was trying to bag your ass right there, bro.
Wow.
Man, listen. If I would have bagged it, he would have packed the DJ setup and went home.
Come on,
Party
man.
done.
He was trying to get at you, bro. You over here. Shout out to you though. Shout out to you, man.
What was gonna promote my people,
I fuck
man?
with Eon, man. Yo, always keep an Eon in your corner. You're gonna go far in life.
Facts.
You got an Eon by your side, man.
What made you come up with Stay Blessed?
I think just my outlook on life and when I was the way I was born, like the way I was like raised. I was always just looking at things through a very negative, thinking about what I don't have type of mentality. And then as I grew up and as I started realizing that I shouldn't really focus on what I don't have, but just really be grateful for the things I do have. And, ultimately I am blessed, right? I have, a good life. I have amazing friends, amazing co-hosts. I have a wonderful, lovely wife. And things like that I wasn't necessarily acknowledging before. I had to wake up and say, nah, this is like I'm living a good life. And why I don't think I have one is beyond me, but
You really are blessed.
yeah. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed and somewhere I said stay blessed. I'm always telling people stay blessed. Because a lot of people they'll come with problems. They won't come with the blessings. Right? And it's like, it may seem bad right now, but there's so much other shit that can be wrong. So, just stay blessed, man. You're blessed. You may not see it, but you're blessed. Everybody out there, y'all may not see it right now,
Facts.
but if you are able to turn on your Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, whatever, and listen to us talk, you are blessed. You're also smart because, we some three dope people. But you're ultimately blessed, man. So shout outs to y'all for being blessed and stay blessed.
That's dope. That's dope.
Thank you.
You know what's crazy? When you said that, like, sometimes you feel like, I don't know, why do I feel like I'm not blessed? It was crazy because when I was on the train coming over here, I was like, yo, God has been faithful, Like, there's nothing I could complain about. And the things that I see myself doing, I'm actually doing it right now. It just that I didn't picture it like this, but I'm still doing it, And I'm like, that's like, he really does things in a way where it's just like you said, you are blessed. Like, and I think it's a blessing to be blessed because not everybody have the opportunity.
Of course.
Like,
It's a satisfaction in knowing that, he looks at you with more favor than he looks at other people. I'm not trying to say I'm better than other people. I'm not trying to say that at all. But there's some things I look at and I say, wow, like of all the people in this world he could have given this to, he gave it to me, right? I may not have the most money in the world. I may not have the most, the riches, but, the things that I do have, I'm eternally grateful, right? Because somebody else could have had this life, but I do. And I love the life I live, man. Not the perfect life, but, he gave it to me. I got to make the best out of it.
Gotta make the best of it.
Yeah, man.
And have faith,
absolutely.
Yeah. And things always seem to work out. I'm big on manifestation. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm always telling myself, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this, right? Like,
Just like that, too.
yeah.
Just like that.
I don't know where it's going to happen. I don't know where it's going to come from. Sort of like that magic conch mentality, right? Where it's like sometimes you just got to sit and wait because it's coming. You may not feel like it, but it's on the horizon. You just got to brace for it because when it does, you're going to have your feast. And people that didn't believe in it is, just going to watch you eat. And they're going to starve.
And you know what's crazy? I be thinking that and I be like, I'm so nice. I'm still gonna give him a plate.
I don't know about that. I be hungry, bro.
Nah, you know what? When I mean by give him a plate, I'm still gonna give them enough access to change their ways to be like, you still want to be a part of this? Because you still have opportunity to.
Because you're a giver.
Yeah, like just drop all of that negativity you got going on and fall in line. Because you always, like, people are always needed. Not like if they on some like real demonic demon, like, like, then nah, I'm not giving you that chance. Like, I'm not casting my pearls upon swine. But other than that, yeah, man, like, I think just being blessed is the rich itself. Like, you already rich.
Of course. It's in the name, man. Your name is
Like,
blessing. We don't feel like you blessed. And maybe Rebecca Sue
Nah.
might suit you better, man.
It's crazy because the other day, I'm talking to my mom, and she took me about finances and stuff like this. And she's just like, I'm tired of being poor. And I'm like, who's poor? I'm like, you poor? Like, I'm not poor. I'm like, we're not poor. Like, I'm like, look at us. Look at you. You look good, smell good, like you dress nice, your hair look good, like your skin is clear, my skin is clear, food is on the table, like we know who God is, like we love him, he support us, he show up for us, like who's poor? And she's like, you know what, you're right. And I think God's been teaching me a lot of that in my season of being down. It's just like, you're not really down. You just got some stuff that you gotta let go of. But you're not down. Like actions, habits, ways of thinking, like you're not down. And I think poor is just always a mentality. Like you said, how am I gonna do this? It's gonna get done anyway. Like,
Gonna find a way.
Never know.
yeah,
I'm good done, man.
it's gonna get done. It always gets done.
So, Blessings, you said earlier that how like a lot of people that you were getting information from when you were networking, saying that how like they never was straight with you with the answers. So my thing to you is like for those who are listening right now who or dealing with a business venture or maybe stop doing a business venture or thinking about coming back in, like for any people who are on the way up, what advice would you have for people who are listening right now? If you have any to give,
Yes.
or you rather let them figure out themselves, like what do you? Is there anything, any advice you want to give to them?
You can't do it without God or a higher belief. You can't do it without a higher belief system or God. Also, it all goes back to your belief system. Like, when you have a strong belief in a thing, and then you work towards that thing intentionally, it's going to come to pass that it gets done and it sees it, like you see it through. It's very easy to quit, so don't. I had verges when I went to quit, but when I went to quit, that's how I knew it was getting bigger. So it's like, when you want to quit, always remember and remind yourself, it's getting bigger. That's why you feel it that way. Like, it's getting bigger, it's getting more challenging, it's requiring more of you, you know? Like, too much is given, much is required. So it's like, don't give up. And if you had a business venture and you stopped, pick it back up. Pick it back up, because I truly believe business is just deeper than, I'm selling a product or stuff like that, or I'm giving a service. It's more so about, like I said, like being a server, like giving, living out your purpose. So your purpose may just be in that. Again, it's not for everybody, so I'm not expecting everybody to do it. But if you're someone that started something and stopped, pick it back up. Don't worry about people saying or not believing in you, like, oh, you stopped and this, that, and the third. There's people out here that's waiting to get blessed from you. So you holding up a lot of people's blessings from stopping. And I believe you should just, like I said, keep going. Like, you don't get nothing from quitting. Like, all you get is going back to your old ways of thinking, old habits, and being miserable again. Because then you start regretting the things that you could have, would have, and should have done. So, just do it. Like on some Nike stuff.
Just do it, man.
Yeah.
Listen, appreciate you.
Yeah.
You've been holding it down, man.
I like this podcast.
Yeah, man. Listen, we do what we can.
I got some shooters I would like to bring up here too.
Wait, what?
Whoa,
Wait,
Whoa, no.
What the fuck? Hold on, you just said you liked us. What are we doing?
Nah, I'm talking about.
That is the last time she come in here.
We gave you the address to the spot and everything. Coming off there, man.
Nah, I got some people in here that would really tear this mic up. Pause. Like,
Don't tear my go, please.
Hey, first one of the episode, only one.
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't worry, just invoices. That's all.
I definitely got
Invoices.
some.
You
I
good.
got some people who got a lot of value to give out and things to share, because there's so many things to talk about in this world that it's crazy.
Nah, of course, man. Definitely appreciate you putting up. Anybody, I want to pull up, man. Please leave the weapons at home. But we
Please
accept.
leave the weapons at home.
We don't mind the shooters coming. Just don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot. You feel me? But definitely appreciate you.
Thank you.
Pulling up. Hope you enjoy it, man. You got an open seat if you want to come back.
Oh, always. Listen, I'm with whatever topic. Like, I can go for days about anything. I was talking to some guy yesterday at my job, and we just talking about, like, the, male and females and this generation and stuff like that. And I was like, how many women that you know can cook? A lot of women can't cook.
We stay away from women that can cook here.
Yeah, we do.
Y'all women don't cook?
No.
No. It's just that because the person that we had on before you was actually a good friend of mine who he was a chef.
Okay.
So like we came on and saying that how like if your significant other knows how to cook to run because like of the excess weight you'll gain because they can cook so well.
Bro.
I used to be a schmedium, right?
A schmedium is
I
crazy.
used to be a schmedium.
That's
right?
good body size.
Yeah, it was, right?
That's good body size.
It was. And then my wife came on into my life and, she started chefing it up, the pasta, the suya, all that stuff, man.
She acting bad.
Stew and jollof.
Come on, man. I got mad clothes from like different years of my life.
She putting you to sleep after every meal. Meals like that put you to sleep.
Literally in a bad way. Like I eat and I go right to bed because it's so good. The smothered turkey wings be knocking me out every night.
Oh my god.
Babe, I love,
Nice.
Oh yeah. I'm hungry just thinking about it. No. No.
Shout out Sosa, shout out Shirty.
That's a fact, man.
Yo.
Rest in peace, Mike. Rest in peace, Jeremy.
Rest in peace to my medium shirt.
Nah,
But you
keep
back in the
those.
gym, though.
Keep those, cause I keep my mediums too.
Me too.
I used to.
Man, you back in the gym.
When I went from a medium to a large, I'm like, yo. I went from a medium to a large. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get back to a medium one day. 2 sizes later. It's enough for that medium, dogs.
Hey, man, like I said, man, you back in the gym. You might have some hope, man. Give it 6 months.
Come back. Yeah, we gonna see what happens, man.
I mean, it could be a do-rag if you want, so. You can't just be out here wasting clothes, bro. That's wasteful.
Nah, man.
Well, at least put them get some, donate them or give them to a thrift store. But I see my old clothes and be like, I'm gonna wear you very soon. So
I be trying to tell myself that, man. It never happens.
Yeah, don't get. I'm gonna be honest. Only give the clothes away from like 7 years ago.
That's fair.
Because the clothes that if you was smaller before, like if you was a medium, like last year, 2 years ago, keep those.
Oh no.
But like if you're like a teenager, give those
It's
away.
like 10 years ago. I'm talking about like.
Oh no, those got
like 10 years ago.
Nah.
I was a medium, and then the more meals I ate, and the more Henny I drank too. I'm not gonna say it's all her. Like alcohol did have a big part to do with it too. But
huge part.
It's definitely not there anymore. But I'm getting better. I'm getting my life back. My life is bike.
I got a question for y'all. Y'all vices ever gone the way of your business?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
His vice is his business serves his vices. This guy. Is my vice getting away with my business? Nah, not at all.
I don't
Vices
drink
help my business.
I don't drink on
actually.
my 9 to 5. What you talking about?
I explain that.
I used to do pop-up shops.
Uh-huh.
And we would, like, if you came to my table, I would give you a shot of Henny or a shot of Casamigos with every purchase. Like, So if we bought a purchase, like, and I would have Stay Blessed cups. So if you just wanted to buy the cup, you would get, you would pay for the cup and you would get a shot.
You still get a shot. Yeah.
I'm taking that idea, right?
Yo.
That's saucy.
By all means.
That's saucy Santana right there.
I don't really do pop-up shops like that no more. But I used to.
why.
I'm like, yo, you get a free shot with every purchase. And you go to the bar itself is selling drinks and shots for like $10, $12. I'm like, yo, get a shirt and a shot with it.
That's fire. And a shot of your choice?
Yeah, whatever you wanted.
Was it the light or dark?
You know what I like about that is because 3 shots in, they might buy something else.
Exactly.
That's the whole plan, man.
Exactly.
I like that.
He's spitting games. He don't gatekeep.
I like that.
Nah, it's a good. Like if you out with the people, right? Like you can't. I'm not gonna send you a shot if you order online. I might do that. I might send you a nip. You never know.
Wow.
Nah, I can't because Hennessy got to pay me for that.
They do.
But
Sponsor us, Hennessy.
Rip the label off.
Yeah, in the business, you gotta give the people things that what they want and add something that they might not have wanted before.
Change the
Worth
game.
their while.
Change the game.
So-
give him a free hookah.
So let me say this. I like that you said that, right? Me and my man's been cooking up, having a fashion show / pop-up shop come September. And I was like, I want to throw hookah in there and some, like a little
Yeah.
champagne wall. He like, nah, like, like, is that the type of vibe you want to give off? And I'm like, bro, it's not the
Yes.
type of vibe I want to give off. It's the vibe itself that people love them a hookah and they love them a drink.
I'm gonna send you some videos. We used to BYOB. Shout out to Stay Driven. We used to do. Gosh darn it. We used to have like
Next time.
BYOBs. I ain't even getting to my Drake rant. You might have to give me a whole nother hour.
I'm going home.
Nah.
He's going by
You gotta
himself.
watch the Knicks.
Yes, I do.
I might really buy another whatchamacallit session this week. But I'll save that for another day. But yeah, we used to have pop shops. We might have one soon. I don't know if we have one this year. But we used to do pop-up shops. BYOB, bring your own business, right? And then it's like a pop-up party. So we'll have a pop-up shop. We'll have like weed vendors. We have hookah vendors.
Food
Ice cream.
vendors,
Yeah, food was
ice
being
cream.
served. It was like a
There
pop-up
was a
shop and a
doula
party. It
one
was lit
time.
every time. Damn, I want to do
You
that.
gotta run that back. I ain't even gonna lie. I want to be a part.
Yeah.
That's got people say different.
Yeah, nah. I think we had to go back to the drawing board because the first 3 was amazing, and then the last 2, I think we was competing with like too many events that was going on, and like we was getting like the same brands that was trying to like be a part of it because they was making bread. But after a while, you get the same people. People they didn't want to buy the same stuff anymore. So it's like we gotta go back to the drawing board. I definitely, I'm open to doing it again. I think we gotta like change some things up, but for what it was, BYOB
And it's prime.
that was a
That
movement.
sounds nice.
It was
I
a
ain't even
movement,
gonna
yeah.
lie.
I've seen some videos so you can like see like
It's actually
what
one
the
of my
vibe
page
was.
too, actually.
I've never did a pop-up shop.
Never pop. It's
Nah,
a lot of
time.
work.
It's time.
It's a lot of work. But if you have the right team around you, if you want to do it by yourself, it's a lot more work. But if you have, a good foundation of people behind you, you can make it work. Make it work. And you get DJ Eon to DJ. Smoking it. I want you to start being a little less humble.
What do you mean?
I want you to start popping your shit more, bro. How was Pando 39?
Panda was fantastic. I'm back there again on Sunday.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Acting bad.
I might bring my mom there.
Yeah, we're going there for this Sunday for. Oh, actually, I got a DJ Co-Cathedral anniversary first. So that's Saturday, and then the brunch is on Sunday for Mother's Day.
That sounds vibey.
Yeah, it is, man.
Where that's gonna be at?
That's Pando 39 is West 39th Street. So basically, it's near Times Square. Just walk to 6th Ave, and then make a left. It's right there. Like, well, it's walking distance from the train station. It's a big spot. It's 2 levels. There's like the main level, and then there's a penthouse. Bathrooms are on the downstairs. There's one in the corner. It's very, very nice. Very nice.
You gonna bring extras?
Yeah, of course. We don't charge at the door or nothing.
I wanna pop out.
We just does not have hookah. It's a very fancy spot. They don't do that. But the drinks are good and the food is good.
I love a hookah.
I know. I do too.
I love a hookah. Like,
They don't do that, but it's fine.
All right, man.
It's fine. It's still a good spot.
We're looking for DJ Eon this weekend. He's gonna be at Pando 39.
Or you can come to St. Joseph. They got a carnival thing that's going on. So live performance. I think it's all free. So I'm there too. Hey man, church people pay.
facts.
Church people pay.
When they want to.
Oh yeah, when they want to.
When they want to.
All right. So good flowers. Mike, I'm sorry. Not gonna be able to go on your rant this time, man. We only got 5 minutes. So you're gonna have to save your rant. If you do want to come
I
on,
might honestly just book a whole nother hour soon.
All right.
I'll hold you. Straight from my own pockets. I got a lot to say. And I had a lot of people that want to call up and talk too, so I got a lot to say. I'm just gonna rent the whole table out for myself.
Just for yourself?
I'm bring my laptop in, we're gonna play everything. I wanna give my flowers to a very special group of people.
Wait, quick. We always gotta explain. Good flowers is the part of the summit is where we give somebody in your life flowers because a lot of people don't get their flowers until it's too late. So what we do is give somebody in your life, could be a friend, family member, basically somebody in your life that influenced you, that you want to give your flowers to them. I'm sorry I smacked the mic again.
That's a lot of edits.
Yeah, it is. How many markers did you put on today?
You don't want to know.
Gosh
You
darn.
don't want to know.
Gosh darn. Take it out of the check, man.
Wow. Yeah, take it out of my check.
It's not that big, so I feel a little bad about it.
Yeah, so I
That's funny.
part-time work here. I work IT for the government, and then I DJ full-time. So that's pretty much my life. But with that being said, good flowers. Who you
How
want
do
to
I
give your
get
flowers
that job?
Huh?
How do I get that job?
You got a tech degree?
I know tech though.
You got tech.
No degree, but I got tech.
You gotta be certified.
That's the
No
best
degree, I got-
response. I know.
I know tech.
I know.
No, I got a tech though. Yo, blessings.
I'll see what I can do. Shit, man, people dipped anyways.
Nah, I'm staying away from bloods. I got a tech though. Nah, that type of tech degree, okay? Nah.
So you want to go first, or Mike? Do you want to continue giving your?
Oh yeah, no. I'm giving my team. I'm giving my flowers to a very special group of people today.
The Knicks?
All my Drake stands out there.
Oh my God!
I want to give my flowers to y'all.
It could just end it right now.
We have gone through a lot this past month. They did our boy dirty. I feel like they wasn't, a lot of like unfair bullshit was going on. Luckily I didn't get a chance to talk my shit today. So, I spared y'all people some passion and some yelling, and just some facts, because y'all just was annoying me all week, all month actually. But I want to give my flowers to all the Drake stands out there, man. Thank y'all for holding it down. Drake won.
Drake did not win.
He did not win.
He lost.
Won. I don't want to talk to people who hate, man.
I feel like this is gonna age so
I
poorly.
love
It
Drake,
is, bro.
but
It might age well. You never know.
He lost
You know,
4-1,
Drake-
bro.
Supposed to drop another disc.
Drake is so slick. He the type to pay for the fact that this song hit number 1 on the charts.
Hey,
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I'm
But
riding
he
with
didn't win though.
I'm riding with my guy, man. Team OVO.
4-1, bro.
You feel me?
BBS,
Good-
Drizzy.
Good kid, Mad City Van. Will pop the door, whatever. Pop the let's make the door slide. There we go. Shout out to all my peoples out there, man. That's my flowers for the week. And moms. It's Mother's Day week, and shout out to my moms too. Love you.
He had a sentence for his mom.
Yeah, it's not just for his mom, but a whole rant for Drake.
Drake stands, not Drake.
I want to give my flowers to myself, my homeboy Trav. That's my guy. I love him down. My shorty, and the people who generally love and support me. And shout out to my mother too, because she genuinely loves and support me as well. But I just want to give them their flowers because behind the scenes, when I'm going through my tough times and stuff, my friends, I didn't name all of them, but Trav, Jada, Sky, everybody that I love, they know how to handle me, and respect what I have going on, vice versa. And they don't judge, and they do their best to uplift and pray for me and help me in those moments that I need the most. So I want to give all of those people their flowers. And shout out to my guy. This is his hat, Uptown Flower Child. This is his brand. My guy Najee. Shout out to him. But that's about it. And shout out to y'all. I give y'all flowers because I see the vision.
Appreciate it.
see
Appreciate
the
it.
vision.
Moving. I like the hat too. I
Thank
looked
you.
at it the whole time. I like
Thank
it.
you.
It's a clean hat. It's a clean fit.
My head too
you.
big for a bucket hat, so I can't really buy one. But
You could. You could make it work.
I'm a fitted guy.
You fit a guy.
I tried to get a bucket hat, it didn't work.
Didn't work.
It turned into a bowl hat.
That's crazy.
All right. All right. Hey, self-awareness, right?
Gotta know yourself.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna give my flowers to again to all the mothers out there. Mother's Day is coming around the corner, so I'm gonna give my flowers to my mom, literally and figuratively, because the flowers are on the way. I also want to give my flowers to the one and only New York Knicks. I am drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. All right, let's get it. We got rid of the Sixers. Fuck Embiid. We're beating the Pacers. Fuck Halliburton. I'm gonna give my flowers to the Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
You don't feel like it's rigged?
Why would it be rigged?
If
The
it's
Knicks
rigged,
have-
it's
the
definitely
Knicks
not
have-
the
Knicks is, bro, Knicks
Knicks is what?
is still dirt.
Yes!
They've been dirt for mad
So,
long.
because-
if they
so-
win
so
a
if they-
championship
so if
this year, it's
because-
because it was scripted.
You don't
If-
know what you just started.
So the Knicks
All
hasn't
invoices-
won
all
shit
invoices
in
to
our
you,
lives.
please.
Lifetime.
Exactly.
So they're dirt, but it's rigged this year. Oh my God, I'm not getting into this. The NBA has no reason to rig it for the New York Knicks. If they would have been rigged, Zion would be a Knick right now.
Talking to me for, man. She's
If,
ready.
bro, the NBA is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They don't need the Knicks to win. The Knicks,
Absolutely.
saying that the Knicks literally play basketball the right way. They're hard work. They don't cheat nobody. Like they're playing. You see Brunson playing 45 minutes. You can't rig that shit, bro.
They're dirt.
How they dirt?
How you playing the right way is still dirt.
but they're not dirt.
They are dirt.
What team do you sell? What team do
Bro,
you root
we
for?
from New York, and it's one of the richest cities in the country, and they never win nothing. Like, the Yankees is the only team that hold it down,
The Yankees
bro.
haven't won since 09.
Now you disrespecting the Mets.
Yankees
Nah,
have not
I'm
won
not-
since 09.
I'm-
What team do you root for?
Listen,
What team
I'm
do you
just
root
saying,
for?
all in general, the Knicks is dirt. And if they win a championship this year, it's because it was rigged.
It's
and
not
it was
going to
scripted.
rig it because the
You
NBA they're
see
not beating
everybody,
Boston.
other teams that was winning a championship, that doesn't give scripted to you?
This has been
No.
another episode of the You Good podcast.
No.
Brought to you by
Dirt. You talking
Syndicated.
about some
I'm
blown
get out of here,
Knicks?
man.
Like, what
I'm
are you
outta here,
talking
man. Shout out
about?
to my
Blown
team,
Knicks.
bro. Shout out to my
And
team.
you only
bro.
like Brunson for real, because he the only one holding it down.
because everyone else is hurt.
Because everybody else is dirt.
Everybody else is not dirt.
How you keep getting hurt?
It's basketball, bro. People get hurt all
Oh,
the
they
time.
dirt.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not arguing.
Because you literally,
They won like 3 games.
you literally, you're not giving a sound argument. You're saying that they're dirt. It means that you're a narrative-driven person. God bless you. But we moving on, man. This has been another episode of You Good Podcast, man. I am the most dangerous DJ Ian, with my co-host
Scared part brother. Might stay blessed.
and our amazing guest.
Blessing.
Please remember follow the page, buy our products. We're gonna put all the information in the link in the bio. And we out, y'all. We hope y'all good.
The Knicks is dirt.
I'm out here, man.
Yeah. Yo.
You're not even making a sound argument. We had a good episode today, man. I don't want to ruin it.
I will say there are some players who are putting in the work to make the Knicks better, but all in all, they're dirt. How can you say they played a game the right